Hello beautiful and welcome back to my channel and welcome to this video where we are going to do a get ready with me. I'm going to try some new makeup that I bought while on my honeymoon when we were in Italy. I'm going to use it. I think I bought almost a full face and try some new makeup, and I'm just going to chat about it because this is the first video that I'm filming since being back. So I just want to chat about what's been going on. And if you have not been here before, if this is your first video here, hello, my name is Angie. I'm such a lover of beauty and makeup. I love everything beauty and makeup related. I love playing with makeup, love experimenting with colors and techniques, finding new favorites, finding old favorites, and hopefully I remember how to film because I haven't filmed for 2 weeks, but I do normally upload 5 videos a week. So if you want to get some more makeup content, this is the place to be. Like I said, this is the first video that I'm filming since being back. Let me actually put my hair back a bit. So I feel like I've forgotten how to film, so if this is like odd in any way, it's me forgetting how to film. Could you not? Okay, there we go. I've bought like almost a full face of makeup when I was off. Like I didn't buy that much makeup. I bought a couple of things. And I also have not yet used the Wild palette, the Wild Jaguar, that what it's called, the one from Huda Beauty. Have not still used it. I wanted to use it before I left, but I didn't have time. So I thought we use this plus this palette that I haven't used. I mean, we can do a fun look with that. Let me actually zoom in a bit. I don't know how much I will be talking about makeup, maybe a little bit, but let's zoom in and let's start. That's better. I did buy, they did have Charlotte Tilbury in store in Sephora in Italy. Well, I bought this in, I think I bought this in Napoli, well, Naples in English, and I wanted to get this foundation. This is the Light Wonder. I tried the other one. Is it called Airbrush something? I bought this in the same color. This is in 6 medium. I think this is the warm shade. Well, this is a warm shade, so I bought it in 6 medium. And I wanted to try this one because I tried the other one. I think it's called Airbrush something. Is that even true? I think it's called like Airbrush. And I said that I thought it was okay, but not my favorite. And you kept telling me that I should try this one instead. So let's see how it is. I only have moisturizer on. Doesn't smell like anything. I don't have any like primer or anything. I think this is meant to be like more of a light coverage and flawless looking finish. Blend a small amount all over the face. Small amount? Well, I'll do my best. So me and my husband got married last year. I did see some people saying like congratulations and stuff like that, but we got married last year. So this is us like finally being able to go on our honeymoon. We didn't really have anything planned for honeymoon after we got married last year because we had a very, very small ceremony with absolutely like the closest circle of friends. I think we were under 40 people, even with like me and Ricardo included. And we didn't have anything planned because like 2020 was not the year of traveling, so we didn't really think much about it. But now that we got vaccinated and we were able to travel with our COVID passes, which we used a lot during the trip, it was actually very convenient. Very, very convenient. And with that, we were able to travel within Europe, and it was just really, really nice. I mean, you can hear by the name, maybe you can't, but I think a lot of you can hear by the name of my husband, Ricardo, that is not like the typical Swedish name. His dad is Italian, and so he is like half Italian. His mom is Swedish, and he is born in Sweden, but he does speak Italian. It was really nice for us to go visit in Italy because he speaks Italian, and it makes it a little like, it makes it easy. Okay, this is definitely a light coverage. How do I feel? It doesn't really sit that good on my nose, but I think I probably should have I haven't exfoliated since coming home, and I probably should have, so I think that's on me because everywhere else it is actually looking really nice. Just on my nose, but yeah, probably should have exfoliated. I did not. I also did buy a concealer. I bought this from Wycom. I did do vlogs when I was in Italy. The first vlog is, it should already be up as you're seeing this, and I will put it up here in the corner. I will also leave it down below. It is on my vlog channel. I love doing vlogs, so, and it's also a way for me to look back at like travels that we have done. So in that vlog, you could see that I was visiting Wycom. I don't know if you're pronouncing it like that because it is an Italian, if I'm getting this correctly. It is an Italian makeup brand, and I am visiting one of their stores that we found on Ischia because we were in Ischia. And I bought this concealer because I actually forgot to pack a concealer. This is their Smoothing Secret Lift Effect Concealer, and this is the lightest shade. This is the lightest shade, and I wore a medium foundation, so I don't really know about the shade range, but I do think that this concealer is really nice. It's not very greasy, it is looking very smooth, but I also will say that it does crease over time, even if I set it with powder. But it doesn't look cakey when it creases, so you can actually pat it out with your finger. So as long as you make sure that you look yourself in the mirror every like 3 hours or so, it's not really a problem. Because I do like, fly here, because I do like how it looks under the eyes. It is just not crease proof whatsoever. So yeah, me and Ricardo decided to go to Ischia. Well, I decided. Listen, Ischia, I have a cat hair here. I have a cat hair here. Ischia has been on my bucket list for so long. There are so many things that I wanted to see, and you will see that in the vlog as well. Like, we did see a lot up the island, and it is like outside of Napoli. So we decided to fly to Rome, take the train to Napoli, and then take the boat to Ischia. I love doing trips like that. Just makes it a bit more of an adventure. Just gonna use my normal favorite powder. This is the banana powder by NYX. I didn't buy a bronzer, but I did buy a highlighter, also from Wycon. This is the Light Me Up Stick Highlighter. Actually, really nice highlighter. I've used this on top of powder. I've used it on no foundation. I really like it. I also bought this one. This is the Pat McGrath Labs Divine Blush. I bought it in Nude Venus. These were in store. These are not in store in Sweden, at least not yet. You can buy them. The blushes are not in store in Sweden. Some of the other things are. I didn't like the packaging. It's really hard to open. I usually don't buy peachy blushes, but this had sheen on it and like in it, and I was able to swatch it in store, so I decided to get it. I did not get a bronzer though, so let me get a bronzer. I'm gonna use the Juvia's Place one. I'm just going in between these two. Actually, why don't I do my brows as well, because I didn't buy anything for my brows. Okay, let's do a little blush. I really like this brush. I have no idea what this is though. I should not be saying it. It's one of the retro brushes that I got sent as a, I think this is a prototype, but I really like this one for blush. I wish I knew what it was called. Here it's called P09A. I really do love retro brushes. Oh my god, this is picking up so pretty. I really like that it had a little sheen when I swatched it. I swatched it and I showed Ricardo and I'm like, look, he's like, what am I looking at? Bless his soul, he comes into me in every store when I'm shopping. He never like sits outside, he always comes in, helps me decide things. He's a real trooper. We didn't do that much shopping though when we were on this trip. I just did a little shopping. If you're following me on Instagram, you do know that I made a splurge shopping thing, because I did make a purchase from Saint Laurent. I'm gonna show that in the vlog that's coming up. The first vlog is already up, but the second vlog, when we are in Naples and we are in Rome, because I did buy this one in Rome, that one is coming and it's coming up in a bit. But yeah, we did spend almost a full week, or I think we did spend 7 days in Ischia. It was just so lovely. More like a sun vacation, and then I think we spent 3 days in Naples, and on the 4th day we went to Rome. We did go to Pompeii. That's also going to be in vlog number 2. I'm going to use this highlighter now. I think I want to use it with like a little brush. Okay, I had to go up and get it. This is the FO3 High Cheekbone Highlighter Brush by Sigma. Sigma is also one of my favorite brush brands, and I really like this brush for on the side for doing cream products. It's really good, both with like the Colourpop Super Shock Cheeks and formulas like this one. I'm just gonna put it on. It's not like a super like immense mega shine, but it looked really pretty, and it looks like a natural sheen on the cheeks. You can see it doesn't look like, I was gonna say it doesn't look like much, but it does look like you just have a natural sheen. It's not like a super sparkly or like seen from outer space. It's more like a natural thing. I don't know if you have Wycon in the country where you're at, or if they're selling online. Just went into the store and bought 2 things, and I mean, the concealer isn't like my fave. It's okay. I'm gonna use it up. It does crease a little bit, and it's like medium coverage, and I am a bit not used to medium coverage concealers being that creasy. Usually for me, it's always the high coverage ones, but I guess it happens, but I still think it's nice. I mean, I like all of this. Am I gonna do eyeshadow now? I bought 3 lipsticks. Is this true? I bought 3 lipsticks and a lip stain. Why am I buying so many lip products? This I bought at Kiko. Kiko is also an Italian makeup brand. You have seen me use Kiko quite a lot on my channel. They do sell in a bunch of countries. And I bought one of these long-lasting color lip markers. It's like a felt tip pen but with lip color, and this is a stain. Am I gonna regret this? Probably. This is a stain. It smells sweet, like fruity, and this is what I like to use stains like this for, like an reverse ombre. Like I put it in the inside of my mouth, and then I just do a My Lips but Better lip liner and a clear or like a nude gloss on top that like lets this color come through, and it looks like, you know what people call like a popsicle lip? These kind of products, like stains like this, is perfect for that, and this is fairly affordable. I also bought 2 eyeliners from Kiko. This is from the Fruit... Am I lying? Fruit Explosion. I did try this on my channel in a Get Ready With Me, and I remember thinking that these, and I think I said that as well, that these eye pencil, the one that I tried, was the best one. It's so good. So these were on sale when I was in the stores. I bought 2 more. I bought one that is like a purpley grape color, and then this one is almost like a neon like peach. So I thought that that was very cool. Am I gonna be able to use that? Because I want to use it with the... I'll make it work. I'll make it work somehow, but these are really good and they are on sale right now. So if you were looking for a good colored pencil, because they did have other colors as well, I do recommend that one. Okay, so I bought 3 lip colors. I don't know who to blame but myself, and I don't know which one to use today. This is from MAC. This is the Luster Glass lipsticks, the new formula. You remember I got 1 shade and I wanted to get another one, so I got this one. It's called Business Casual, I think. Business Casual. It's like a... the MAC lipstick smells so nice. It's like a reddish brown. What am I gonna... Let me put this back in the packaging. I think I might use... I'm not 100% sure. I also got this from Lancome. I never buy things from Lancome. This is the... Look at this. This is the L'Absolu Rouge Intimate. 169 Love Rendezvous. It is a bricky orange. Don't come for me. Don't come for me. Listen, it was orange. I cannot be held responsible. Listen, I swatched this and I was like, I need to have this. It was expensive. It was like 40 euros. I also got one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is from the new collection. I wanted to see them in real life, and when I did think that one of these shades were really nice. I only have one of the mattes from before, so I got this one. This is like a darker brown. I think this is the one we're going to use today. This is in Super Fabulous. It's one of her matte lipsticks. We might use that one today. Might use that one. Should we do eyeshadows first? What do I want to do? Should I have thought about that before? Maybe. So this is the palette that we're going to use. It's the Jaguar palette. I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. I mean, it's going to be a bit neutral, like smoky neutral. I don't know who I am anymore, but I think we're just gonna play with the mattes and then we'll just see where we go. Let me do a little eye primer. I think I might just start with maybe this one and maybe a... Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Maybe a smaller brush. This is a Sigma E25. This is from one of their limited edition collections, but this brush is still available. And I'm gonna use the dark brown matte because I want to do a really smoky look. So I think I'm gonna start with something that's a little deeper. Always when you want to do something that's a little smokier or a little deeper, it's always nice to start with the color that you want to be the focus of the... It's really nice to be able to get away and do something else and just see other things. You learn so much from traveling, and you learn, like, you get some perspective of like things that you like with your own life and things that you don't like with your own life. Also things that you love with like your hometown and with your home country, and things that you don't like when you get like perspective. Because I mean, like, traveling is seeing things like how it works in other parts of the world, and I just think it's so important. You just learn so much from actually like being around other cultures and other people's like way of life. And Italy is always so pretty, and the food is so amazing, the coffee is so amazing. I'm a big lover of coffee, and it's just such a beautiful country. I will say one of the things that I don't like about Italy though is how much traffic there is. But I mean, as an American, you wouldn't think of that, because I feel the same way about the US. So much traffic in the US. It's always like, if you have a car, you're supposed to go by car everywhere, and it's the same in Italy. In Italy, it's like every street that can fit the car will fit the car. The only way that a street is literally without a car is if it's like stairs. That's like the only way. I'm just using a brush without any product on to just even this out a bit. And in Sweden, it's definitely not like that. And in other countries I've been to, it's not. It's like always roads, especially in the central parts of towns, it's always parts that are car free. Like, for example, squares or shopping streets, there's usually not any cars allowed in Sweden. One example is Times Square in New York. It's so much cars there. In Sweden, that would be car free. Like, there would be no cars allowed there, because why? It's a square. Like, that's the difference. And I'm not saying it's like right or wrong. I'm just saying that sometimes it takes traveling to realize what things you are used to and what things make you like react. Oh, this is different. And different isn't always bad. Different can be better. There's so many things that I've learned when traveling that I like wish that Sweden had, or stuff that I think that other countries are doing so much better than we are. It's just very fascinating. Okay, so I've used this one, and I'm gonna use this one, which is the lighter one, just to like, I don't know, soften the edges a bit. I don't even know if it's gonna work like that. These seem very pigmented, so maybe I'll just use a little and just soften the edge a bit. We did go to Pompeii as well. It's always been a dream as well to be able to see that, and it was really, really cool, but so much bigger than I thought it was gonna be. That's what she said. But it's just fascinating, because sometimes when you see ruins, it's just like, oh, this is 3 of the 4 walls, and just imagine a city being here, and you look at these 3 walls and you're like, it's really hard to imagine. But with Pompeii, like, life literally stopped. That, like, I don't want to say second, but those minutes when it all was covered in like ashes, and it just changed everything there, and everything just ended. I don't know exactly, I should probably read up on that, how it comes that they just didn't bother with doing anything with it back then. Because I don't, like, it's not like everyone who's ever seen Pompeii at that point died at the same time. I mean, I don't know if they just felt like it was like the wrath of the gods maybe, and they just let it be, or if it's just too much hassle. I don't know what prompted them to just, because history didn't mention the village either, and it just makes me a little bit curious why it just became forgotten. Or maybe I'm missing some information. I probably am. We didn't take a guided tour at that place. We just didn't. So maybe I'm missing some information, but yeah, it was very, very fascinating to see. But a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. But I mean, it makes sense. It was a full city, and I feel like that was the first time that I really got a feel for like how a city looked back then, because the infrastructure was still there, like the houses and the streets, and you could literally like imagine how not how life would have been, but like how the city would have looked with the square and all the buildings, and you were able to see like actually how big the city would have been, because it would have been big. The ruins are quite large. Okay, I decided to go for this shade in the middle, the duochrome purple. I have sprayed it a little bit. I just felt like I wanted to try this one because it's the one that swatches the most interesting. I'm not doing a very advanced look. I'm just wanting to try out this palette. I want to do an inner corner highlight. I don't know if this one here will be enough. Like if it will be light enough for me. Nope, definitely not. Definitely not. Okay, I'll do an inner corner highlight in a bit then, because I don't think that this palette has something for me. Do I want to try this one then? This is the Fruit Explosion Eye Pencil in number 3. I want to do it in my waterline. It's like a plummy purple. And maybe, is this okay? Just a little pop like that? Because I don't want to have the light one. I want to keep this a bit smoky, but still a little bit colorful. Do I want to do a black liner? I think I want to do black liner. Yeah, that's pretty. Let me finish this up and finish this video up. Okay, so I finished up the look. I put some lashes on. I don't think these are the ones from Norvina. I don't exactly know which ones they are, but I will link them down below. I like the look. I think it's really pretty. Ooh, I used the like almost white matte in here for my inner corners. I like a matte white inner corner. So we're gonna use this lipstick now. I did put on a lip liner. This is the Nabla Close-Up Lip Shaper in number 4. I think that this is pretty much this color. Maybe the lipstick is a little darker and cooler, or maybe not. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know what I'm talking about. I swatched all of them in Sephora. This is a really cool color. I really like a darker nude, like a darker nude on me. Okay, so this is the look. Everything is on. I will link everything down in the description box. In case there was something I was just rushing by and you don't like know what I said, because I'm not always clear with what I'm saying. Everything's gonna be in the description box together with the vlog that I talked about, my first Italy vlog, which is me and my husband going to, like I said, to Ischia. The second vlog with us going to Napoli, to Pompeii, and also a day in Rome. That is gonna be, I guess, next week then? I guess that's what we're doing. I guess we're doing next week. I feel like I forgot how to film. If it feels like I'm a little bit off, I haven't been filming for 2 weeks. I feel like I forgot how to do this. I'll get into it soon, I promise, but I forgot how to do this. But I guess that's the that's how you know. That's how you know that you truly took a vacation, that you truly took some time off. When you get back to your job and you're like, huh, what was my job again? Because that is literally how I feel. Thank you so much for all the sweet comments you've left on my community post and my Instagram and all my pre-uploaded videos that I had these past 2 weeks when I was off. Your support and your sweet comments has not gone unnoticed. I do not have anything pre-filmed, so everything that's going up after this video and on is going to be things that I filmed after my vacation. So yeah, don't forget to check out my vlog channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you are not. Let me know your thoughts down below. If I forgot to touch on something, or if there's any loose threads in this video, that's me in a nutshell. Don't forget to ask me in the comments. I'll try to answer as many comments as I possibly can. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you again tomorrow for a new video. Bye!